It's time for your October mortgage update. Yes, what in the world is going on? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am following the health of our president like he was a family member. Yeah, that's what we've got going on because we've got, at first we had all the volatility because of the election. The debates were interesting. Now we've got the president dealing with COVID. This could have huge impact on the markets. What happens next is going to affect everything. Seriously, everything. So I'm watching that like a hawk. What I would probably say about the mortgage market right now is I started to see a little bit of loosening from some of the COVID guidelines. I know that on self-employed, we're definitely trying to find a better way because it has been so rough on self-employed borrowers. I would say aggressively so. So we are starting to see some loosening, but this is like a curveball no one saw coming. Personally, I thought he was invincible because he hadn't caught it yet, and he's been everywhere. So I found the news very shocking. I know there's a lot of Americans that are very shocked, worried, concerned. How is this going to play out for the election? Is the election going to be delayed? Is he going to be okay? Right? Okay. So all of that uncertainty is playing into the market. So what I'm telling all my clients is if you like what I'm quoting you, lock it. There are too many different ways this could go. He could come out and be like, I am cured and this is a magical drug. I promised you a vaccine. Here it is. And the markets could rally and rates could push up a little bit, right? Because if there's a miracle drug, the one thing that we have seen is that every single time we get news that there's a vaccine, the markets rally and we see rates tick up a little bit. Now, do I expect it to go to 5% overnight? No, but I do think there's going to be volatility. If he gets really ill, it's going to spook definitely the stock market. And if it spooks the stock market, usually you're going to see rates go down a bit, right? However, it might spook some investors out of the market. So we are in very uncertain, volatile times right now. So the key is if you guys are purchasing a home, if you like the rate the lender's quoting, lock it. Lock it. Don't mess around unless you like to gamble. If you like to gamble, oh my goodness, this is a gambling month, kids. Now through the election, it is going to be volatile. So prepare for the volatility, embrace the volatility, don't let it get to you. And sometimes people are like, well, where do you think the market's going? I have no idea. None. Because every time we think we know where the market's going, something happens. So last year we did a ton of refinancing because we're like, oh my God, how could rates ever get lower? All the economic data pointed to rates not getting lower. COVID. Who in the world could have seen that except for, wasn't it? Someone was telling me that it was Dean Koontz who wrote a book, Eyes of. If you're watching this, you got to chime in with what that book is. And then there's the Sylvia Browne book. I guess they saw it coming, but the financial markets didn't. So this election, what's happening with President Trump right now, these are wild cards, and this will lead to some volatility. So just be prepared for it. There's nothing you can do to plan for it. If you want to just close your eyes until December, if you don't need to watch the financial markets, you might want to because it's going to be bumpy. So buckle up, kids. It's going to be fun. I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for watching.